And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll give it to the transfer, first carry of the season. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He might want another play. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Now improvising. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Man, that used to just drive me nuts. I couldn't stand that. The quarterback drops back to pass, scrambles around. You got me chasing you all over the field, getting close to the sideline. Stay in bounds. Please stay in bounds. Let me get a little bit of a reward for all my running so I can just put some kind of hit on you. Nope. Steps out of bounds.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. On target. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. There's some room. Pass attack. Touchdown, Florida State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
Shoot, quick toss to the right. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Run inside. It's Cobb. Maybe a crease. Bust through behind his pad. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Punts it out of the air. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Guys, let's chat a little big picture Auburn. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Running inside, it's Cobb. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Brown wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turn wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation.
Touchdown, Tigers. Middle of the end zone. He's got it.
Man, diving catches always look sweet, but they look even sweeter when it's for a touchdown. That's shades of Desmond Howard back in the day, winning a Heisman Trophy and making catches against Notre Dame. That was unbelievable.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. first play of this drive comes from the 27. He'll start this drive going to the air. The short hands, it's Eccles. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Lost the fire on second down. And his throw is incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Auburn lines up quickly.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Here's a little room there. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Sets up the screen. There he goes. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Brown will throw it. Unloads it left. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Now the play fake. Makes the grab. Bulldozes his way through. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Touchdown, Tigers. He got a step and just dusted the field. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Out of the gun, the inside give. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. He now has 61 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Daniels. He's got it. And the defense drags him down.
And you see the wide receiver, he's got to push upfield, make it look like he's going deep, but does a really good job sitting down on that curl, catching the ball, and then as soon as you catch that thing on that curl route, get upfield, get positive yards. Nice route by that wide receiver.
The offense changing the play. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's going to take a shot. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Daniels. He's got him in the flat. Touchdown Seminoles! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he added the extra point. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. They get to him as he throws.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Nimrod. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Brown wants to pass. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure on this defense.
And the defense makes a play. Finally, this is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Throwing right with the catch. It's Nimrod. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Cobb. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Extending the play. Lets it fly. Got his man to the left. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a hit. And the ball's free in the backfield. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Auburn calls it 2nd of 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He slings it deep to the left. Upstairs to make the catch. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. The give from the gun. There's it. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, no! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
He'll try to tack on 1 more. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Just enough time for 1 final play in this half. power football with the run. And the run goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at SMU taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Mustangs looking to bounce back from a week 1 loss. They lead it here in the first half. We'll see how things progress. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the top 25.
Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. Turning it on. Hard-hitting tackle. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Give to Washington again. Can't get him to the ground. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the Dome. Brown wants to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Man, what a good job by this defense, staying disciplined, not getting lost on their keys. Man, they're aggressive, expecting a run play probably on 3rd and short. They slipped a screen in there, but they're disciplined enough to stay home, to get the tackle, and now force the 4th down.
Slips through the line. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. It's complete to the right. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This guy hoping to join that long line of big playmakers for Florida State, whether it's Rashad Green, Kez McCorvey, or, of course, the great Peter Warrick.
Yeah, finding those guys on the outside with game-breaking speed that you can build your offense around, that you know you can consistently throw the football, get Doak Campbell Stadium rocking, get everybody excited about Florida State.
Quick release on the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
wide receiver going in motion.
Booster, booster!
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. On the run, deep down the right side. And he's got it inside the 10. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it now first and goal.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter. Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense? You're creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking to fire. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be brought down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Motion from the back. Brown will throw it. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets the first down. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. Auburn lines up quickly.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Now on first down from the 40.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign. But you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along.
He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one.
Check, check. 28-29 bounce. 28-20 down, ready. 129, 129. Under. Go, go.
Off the play fake. And down he goes back at the 3.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive and that can win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And there's two thought processes when I'm a defense and I got them backed up is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting the sack, now putting them in a bad situation backed up close to their own end zone.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Got it, looking for the first down. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing it's 3rd and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
The Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt is on its way. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Makes the quick grab. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Corner's going to give them room. They'll give it to Washington. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Brown wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And now trailing with a little over 2 minutes, it's looking bleak. My defense has got to go out there and get a stop immediately. I got to stop the clock as fast as I can, try to save as much as I can, and then put my 2-minute offense together. There's a lot that has to go right for me to get back in this ball.
And he's brought down after a nice gain on the play. Give him 7 on that one, and now we've reached a 2-minute timeout. The Noles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
Here we go. Hey, take it.
Quarterback making adjustments.
Check. Where did he go?
Might as well stick with him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Give him 105 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. Handoff to the lone back, and he'll be brought down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Makes a grab and room to run. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled.
I love the play call in this situation. You need 1 first down to ice the game, so you're just throwing to the sticks, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. In rhythm, they get it done. They're going to walk out of here with a win, David.
And this used to be a situation where you'd see offenses get very conservative, run the football. We gotta play safe. No. I'm putting the ball in my best player's hands, telling him to go end this thing, and he does exactly that.
The give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The old coaching cliche, go win-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think